Today we will discuss about electric dipole, dipole field, dipole moment and electric field intensity in different position of dipole. So let's see first what is electric dipole is. If any two equal and opposite charges are separated by a certain distance from each other, then this arrangement is called electric dipole. Two equal and opposite charges separated by a certain distance from each other, then this arrangement is called electric dipole. Then dipole moment. Suppose the distance between A and B is 2L. It is called effective length. Means effective length of the dipole is the distance between the charges of dipole is called effective length. It is denoted by 2L. And why by 2L? Because the distance from the dipole is always measured from its center. So half of the 2L is L. So calculation remains easy. That's why its effective length is denoted by 2L. In some books it is also denoted by L. So half of the L become L by 2. So calculation become difficult. That's why here we are denoting it by 2L. Then dipole field. Suppose it is an electric dipole, and as you know, from plus Q charge electric lines of forces emerged and they get aimed at negative charge. So an electric field is developed around dipole. So this produced electric field is called dipole field. Then dipole moment. Dipole moment. Dipole moment is the product of magnitude of charge and effective length of the dipole. Effective length of the dipole called dipole moment. It is vector quantity and its direction is always from negative charge to positive charge. From negative to positive charge, or you can say just opposite to electric field. And its unit in CGS system, that is stat coulomb or ESU, electrostatic unit, length centimeter, and in SI it become coulomb meter, and its dimension become, that is charge current into time, length, that is M0 L1 T1 A1. This is the dimension of dipole moment. Let's see what happens if any two dipole inclined by an angle theta from each other. Then how can we get net dipole moment? Suppose it is P1, it is P2, and they get inclined by an angle theta from each other. So to get the resultant dipole moment, we use parallelogram law of vector addition, which is already discussed in 11th class. Suppose resultant dipole moment P, and it is inclined by an angle alpha from first. So resultant dipole moment P is equal to under root P1 square plus P2 square plus 2P1 P2 cos theta, and its direction tan alpha is equal to P2 sin theta upon P1 plus P2 cos theta. So alpha is equal to tan inverse P2 sin theta upon P1 plus P2 cos theta, and this alpha is from P1, from the direction of first dipole. See here it is perpendicular. Let this point is D. This angle is also theta. If it is P2, it will be also P2. If we take its cos theta, so base become P2 cos theta. If we take sin theta, so perpendicular by hypotenuse, so perpendicular become P2 sin theta. Length of OA P1. Complete length OD become P1 plus P2 cos theta, and CD become P2 sin theta. Use Pythagoras theorem that is P is equal to A square plus B square per 2A cos theta. And in same triangle ODC we take tan alpha, so you will get this formula. So by using these two formula we can get resultant dipole moment as well as their direction. Okay, now electric field intensity in different position of dipole. On position, end on, it is also called axial position of dipole. Axial position of dipole. Suppose here we have an electric dipole AB at point A, suppose minus Q charge, and at point B, suppose plus Q charge is kept. O is its midpoint, half of the effective length L, and it is also L. We have to found EFI at point C, suppose on the axis of dipole, which is at distance R from the dipole. So distance of plus C from minus Q1 charge, it become R plus L, and from plus Q charge it become R minus L. Here at point C, both charges will produce their own electric field. Since at point A minus Q charge is kept, so direction of electric field at point C, it is along CA. So this is the direction of electric field which is produced by minus Q charge. Similarly, at point B charge plus Q is kept, so the direction of electric field at point C will be from B to C, from positive to C. So this is the direction of electric field at point B. So see here, at point C the direction of electric field EA and EB are opposite. Here EA, magnitude of EA is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 magnitude of charge, which is Q, by the square of distance, it is R plus L whole square, and you will write here along CA, along C2. Similarly, electric field intensity at point C due to plus Q charge, it is kept at B, so we will write it by EB 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 magnitude of charge that will remains Q by R minus L whole square. And since at point B charge plus Q is kept, so the direction of electric field at point C, it will be along BC, along BC. Therefore, see, if we compare EA and EB, so here EB is greater than EA. EB is greater than EA because plus Q charge is more closer. EB is greater than EA. But at point C, the direction of EB and EA are opposite. So net Fi at point C become EB minus EA. That is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q may taken as common. It is 1 by R minus L whole square minus 1 by R plus L whole square. When we simplify it, you will get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q R plus L whole square minus R minus L whole square by R minus L R plus L whole square. Correct? So it become E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q. We are written A square minus B square, that is A plus B into A minus B. R plus L minus R plus L. And here it written A minus B, A plus B become R square minus L square whole square. So here L and L get cancelled, here R and R get cancelled. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q, it is R plus R, 2R into 2L by R square minus L square whole square. So you can write it 2 R into 2L. So this is the electric field intensity in end-on position. Okay, let's see. As you know, dipole moment, since P is equal to Q into 2L, charge into effective length, instead of Q into 2L, write down P. So it becomes E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 P into 2R by R square minus L square whole square. So it is in terms of dipole moment. Suppose if effective length of the dipole, means half of the effective length of the dipole, is very less than distance of given point on the axis, then R square minus L square can be written as R square. So it becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 2p into R by L get cancelled, so it becomes R power 4. Finally you will get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 2p by R cube. Okay, if dielectric constant of the medium is epsilon R, then it may written as 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 epsilon R 2p by R cube. It means EFI in end-on position is directly proportional to dipole moment, inversely proportional to cube of the distance, and also inversely proportional to dielectric. So these are the three factors on which EFI in end-on position of the dipole is dependent. So thank you for today's